Gravando, recording. Recording. This is Commander TAZA and co-pilot Suryam. Suryam means the sun. TAZA means fresh. This is our spaceship, and we are traveling between the stars. Eu disse que nós estamos viajando entre as estrelas. Star Wars, não é guerra nas estrelas. É um sonho nas estrelas. É uma vida nas estrelas. Life in the stars. So, I am going to ask Mr. Suryam to ask me something. Então, eu queria que você me perguntasse alguma coisa. These are our friends all around the world, so we are speaking in English.
Gostaria de falar sobre esquizofrenia.
He wants that we speak about schizophrenia. And schizophrenia is something a little bit outlandish. It's a little bit démodé. It is not exactly in the nowadays, in the fashion. So, because schizophrenia is nearly a dirty word. So, when a person is bipolar, he becomes like two persons in one person. I remember my beloved dear Osho when he speaks about everybody nowadays is a little bit less, a little bit more schizophrenic. And you see, one person goes to the bank, I always remember of this, and asks for a lot of money, lent, so he can buy some guitars. He goes to the store with the money and buys the guitars. And then 2 months later, it will start to come the accounts in his bank account, so he needs to pay for the debt. He needs to pay for the guitars. And he is not exactly working with the guitars to earn money, so he just plays at home with the guitars, and he has no money to pay. So he gets absolutely depressed. Few years ago, we used to call this psychosis, depressive maniac. So in the phase of being maniac, you go to the bank and make this asking of money. And some months later, the man wants to pay what he is owing to the bank, and it is impossible because he is not able to pay. He has no money, so he gets absolutely depressive. I have a friend who wants to ask to a judge formally to declare that he is mad, so he is not able to pay the money. So he thinks that it will be easy like that. So I doubt that it is a good idea, because if you just go there and ask to the judge to declare that you are crazy, you are not being trusted anymore anywhere in society. But this is the problem of society. I remember Osho speaking about being in the society, you get schizophrenic because the whole society is the patient. The whole society is schizophrenic. And some people, like you said in the other video, some people get really, really, really mad because they are the terminal people. They are the peaks of the schizophrenia. So they really get strongly annoyed. Another thing is that we have two sides of the brain. The left side of the brain commands the right side of the body, and the right hand is the right hand. Obviously, the right hand is the right hand. It is the rational hand. So when you need to be very strict with money and very rational, you use the left side of the brain with the right hand. When you use the left hand, you use the right side of the brain, and the right side of the brain is meditative and playful. So it's very difficult for me to be rational, because I had a little problem with my you can you sorry, he's going to the telephone, so we continue here. Just wait, we are talking. So then people are noticing that I have problems with my right hand because a hospital committed a mistake. Oh, there comes our fellow man here, Mateus. So I have a problem with the right hand, so I am not so rational. And I don't have any problem with my left hand. Therefore, I am very playful. So we are very playful here now. And there is a bridge between the two sides of the brain. When this bridge is damaged, the person starts to behave like two persons. And sometimes you have a person which is not like Mateus, because Mateus knows that his name is Mateus, and also Navanit, and also Ornelas. So he knows that. But there are people. Yeah, his friend, our fellow here. There's Mateus. So Matthews. So then, but there are some people who one day he is Jennifer, and in the other day he says he is Johan. So then Jennifer goes to the bank and asks money for the manager, and then 2 months after, Johan wants to kill himself because he's not able to pay, and he don't know even how is it possible that he is owing money to the bank, because he never went to the bank. So who went to the bank was Jennifer, one side of the brain, and the other side of the brain, Johan, knows nothing about banks, so he is surprised. So this is because the bridge is broken, so the person starts to behave like two people. And meditation is something marvelous, particularly active meditation. Why? Because the meditation will strengthen, will make solid and strong the bridge between the two sides of the brain, and then you will become like a star. You see that we are here just in the middle of this beautiful amount of beautiful, very beautiful. Põe beautiful nisso. This is tremendously beautiful. All these stars and stars and stars and stars. We are going to be a star. So then, when the bridge gets very strong, you become solidly like one person, so then you become an individual. And 90% of the people of the world, they are not individuals. Individual means indivisible. You cannot divide a person who is an individual. Like Carl Gustav Jung, the psychologist, let's clear that he is an individual, and many people, some people, 10% of humanity, perhaps at most, they are really individuals, because all the other 90% are not indivisible. They are subjected to divisions. And you see, when you are divided, you are able to kill because you don't feel any guilt. You don't want to be conscious. You can kill animals, like we saw today in Nina Rosa Foundation film, and all these kind of things. But I invite you for meditation, and you can just talk to us in the Musicians Order of Brazil, for instance, so you can meditate with us, or you just let me know writing to the YouTube TAZA 55. Thank you. This is Commander TAZA and the co-pilot
Thank you.
Suryam. Bye.